use some random number generators here, and I'm going to just mark out this little area as my results for dice rolling. And we are going to roll dice using a random number generator. So here we go, equals, R-A-N-D, so rand, choose Randbetween, 1, 6, close brackets, 4. So this has generated a random number between 1 and 6, and we can include 1 and 6 as well in there. And look at that, there's our single die roll. Now we can just drag across, and we can drag down. And there you go, we've got a whole bunch of dice roll there. And look, there's some 1s and 6s there. And if I just type in anything into another cell, you just got a whole bunch of extra die rolls. Yeah, so that is how to generate quite a big sample of, rolling a single die, and these are all the results you get. So this is the first stage. Notice anytime I type and enter something else in another cell, it kind of regenerates a random sample, which is quite interesting, isn't it? So obviously I like to calculate how many 1s, how many 2s, how many 3s, how many 4s there are. So over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here I'm going to put score again. Here I'm going to put freak. And basically what we want to do is, in these cells, we want to tell Excel to say, count how many 1s there are in this group of numbers, count how many 2s there are in this group of numbers, right? So this group of numbers is something we keep constantly referring to, so we're going to give it a name. Remember, under formulas, define name, and we're going to call this, well, again, what do you want to call it? I don't know, group. Let's call it group. So now, we'd love to count how many 1s are in this group. So there's a nice little function that will do that. Equals, C-O-U. Can you see count, right? So basically, we're going to count the number of 1s in this group. But the function you need is countif. Yep. So countif group. Can you see it highlights the group in blue? Group, comma, the number to the left. Close bracket, enter. So it tells me there's 11 1s in this group here. Now that's quite interesting, isn't it? Now let's just click on the formula bar. Yep, so countif, in the group here, you can count the number of 1s. Alright, so click and drag down. And every time, don't forget, we're doing something to it, we get a new random set of numbers generated. If you wanted to not have those numbers change all the time, you just wanted to analyze this set of numbers, you can go ahead and copy this, Command C, and then a bit further down, you would do on the top toolbar, edit, paste special, and paste values. So now here, these are just the numbers that we had from the table above. This is your random numbers that keep regenerating. So for instance, you could just have this as maybe experiment 1, and you could have this as experiment 2, and so on. So I think I'm going to do that because look, those numbers have changed again. 1, 4, 4, 5, 3, 3, 4, 6, 5, 5. So I'm just going to copy and paste this down for experiment 2. But remember, edit, paste special, values. If we don't do that, we're just going to paste the random numbers down again and things will change. Fantastic. This is 3, 4, 6, 5, 5. And these numbers have changed again. So I'm going to copy again, Command C. And edit, paste special, values. Great. So I've got experiment 1, experiment 2, and experiment 3. And for each of those experiments, we are going to create a frequency table. And then finally, we're going to finish it off with experimental probability. Okay. So this table up here is constantly changing, of course, because these numbers are constantly changing. But when we do the same table, I'll put the headers here. I put the same table here, of course. These numbers aren't changing, right? As I press 1, 2, because these numbers are the fixed values, 4, 4, 5, 3. And these numbers up here are the formulas. So again, as I click a number anywhere, all of these numbers on the top change, but these numbers on experiment 1 don't change. So basically we're using this top as our number generator. Oh, can't spell. And then we're copying and pasting different results into this area here. Okay, hope that helps.